A 21-year-old Indiana man was arrested this week for allegedly beating an 18-month-old boy to death while the baby was in his care. Hi, I'm Lady T, and welcome back to the channel. Tavion Cobb was charged with 1 count of knowing and intentional murder and 2 counts of neglect of a dependent on Wednesday, resulting in the death of Nyheim Groves. All 3 charges against Cobb are level 3 felonies. Per the court docket, one of the neglect counts allegedly stems from Cobb placing Nyheim in a situation that endangers the dependent's life or health. The other neglect charge alleges that he deprived the child of necessary support and failing to seek medical assistance. Authorities also charged Cobb with 1 count of failing to appear for a warrant, a level 6 felony. According to Evansville Police Department, officers responded to a call around 11:30 a.m. on Tuesday, September the 27th, about a severely injured child that was brought to the emergency room at Deaconess Midtown Hospital. Police said that the unresponsive child, later identified as Nyheim, was brought to the emergency room in a private vehicle by his mother, Jeremiah Groves. The medical staff at the facility attempted to perform life-saving measures on the toddler, and they was able to recover a pulse, but the boy ultimately succumbed to his injuries. He was pronounced dead early Wednesday morning. EPD detectives arrived at the hospital a short while after Groves and Nyheim and opened an investigation into the circumstances of the child's death. According to the report, personnel at the emergency room told investigators that they believed the toddler had been dead for multiple hours before he arrived at the hospital, noting that the toddler's core body temperature was measuring at only 70 degrees. In an interview with investigators, Groves told police that she arranged for Cobb to watch Nyheim overnight on Monday, something she says she did regularly. However, on Tuesday morning, Groves said she received a phone call from Cobb, who informed her of an incident that happened causing injury to her son. Shortly after the two spoke, Cobb allegedly returned the toddler to his mother. The boy was allegedly already unresponsive, and Groves drove directly to the hospital. In the probable cause affidavit, Cobb referred to himself as the toddler's stepdad. In the interview with detectives, despite not being married to Groves, Cobb told police that he took the boy to the park around 2 p.m. on Monday before taking him to a cookout later in the day where the child was mildly hurt. He stated that the child fell off the bike and scraped his face. That's according to the affidavit. Cobb stated that the child got up and did not cry. Cobb brought the boy back to his mother that evening uninjured, but offered to pick him up at 1 a.m. on Tuesday after Groves sent him a video of the toddler crying and not wanting to go to sleep. The toddler was uninjured in the video. They agreed that Cobb will bring the boy back at 6:15 a.m. for daycare. But about 8:15 a.m., police said that Cobb texted the child's mother to say that the boy was sick and throwing up, the report states. In the FaceTime call played shortly after the initial text, the mother told police that her son did not appear to be awake and had visible mark on his face. Cobb told Groves that the boy got hurt when he fell off his bike. When Cobb brought the boy back at 10:55 a.m., the victim was already unresponsive. Police said that Cobb was unable to account for the boy's head injury, or doctors determined that the toddler had been dead for several hours before arriving at the hospital. Cobb stated at the hospital that the child woke up and ate breakfast prior to going to Groves, which I was advised by medical staff would have been impossible, the detective wrote in the affidavit. Cobb offered no further explanation on how the child was injured. Cobb is currently being held without bond at the county jail. He is scheduled to make his first initial appearance in court on October the 4th. What the heck did this 18-month-old baby did to you in order for you to torture him like this? Ladies, what are you going to learn that your boyfriend is not your babysitter? Where is the baby daddy? Where is the child's actual father at? These women have to be careful who they bring around their kids. Now, in my opinion, this is certainly not this man's first time harming this child. There is just no way. hate hearing stories like this. It makes my heart sink for these children. Stop letting these men come in your life, trying to play house, trying to play daddy to your kids. Mothers need to start putting their kids first. If this is not something serious that will lead to marriage, then they shouldn't be meeting your children. You should not have your children around this person. Ladies, learn the man before bringing him around the kids. Stop ignoring the signs. The first one, the man he is with you may not be the man he is with when it comes down to the kids. You know, he'll be all lovey-dovey with you and having fun and kikiing and laughing and all that good stuff. And then when the kids come around, when he's around the children, he can be all mean and nasty and cold to them. Number two, some men envy the attention that you give the child and may secretly compete with the child. Number three, some men resent the child because that kid looks like the ex. Number four, some men want to relax at home and you have a screaming, non-potty trained toddler that don't want to listen is enough to make anybody snap. And that's probably what happened with this case here. You have a 21-year-old that doesn't probably have any experience with children and just snapped on that little boy. And now he's behind in jail where he belongs. And lastly, number five, some men don't want to love themselves enough to love their own child, let alone yours. All right, guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let's continue the conversation down below in the comments. Make sure to like the video and hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss an upload. I'm Lady T. I'll catch you the next time. Be blessed. Bye.